give everyone a few moments before we get the live started.
So does the lighting look okay? Good. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Devon and
Tiana.
from the Maniology team with our weekly live every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. You can find us here on another nail stamping journey. Whether it's a tutorial, technique, or hack, we're here to discuss the details, and we're so happy you could join us. So you guys asked for it, so here we are. The dynamic duo is back. Tiana is going to be helping me today with our newest Mani by Me unboxing. I know you guys are so curious to see what's going on. Yep, you see my nails. Hello. Tiana, stick your hand inside so they can see your hand. I know, Tiana and I are matching with our nude nails right now.
Oh, I don't have pretty pearls though.
Yeah, this is, I gotta change this up, it's getting old. Anyways, so thank you so much for joining us today. I know you guys are curious to know what's inside this box. So before I get started, in case you want to skip over this and all the information that we're telling you guys, you can head to www.manixme.com. And again, if you're already familiar with our box and you don't necessarily want to hear the spiel, you can just head on over to this website and sign up and take a look.
This box is currently live on the site. That means that if you purchase it, this is the box, or you subscribe, this is the box that you will receive.
So
I'm so excited to see all the swatching and everything.
Get ready to go on a creative adventure. And this month we are gonna have a pool party. So if you're not familiar with our Mani by Me subscription box, every single month you get 2 exclusive plates that are not sold to the public. It's not anywhere. You can only buy them through our subscription box. And then you get 2 early access polishes that are available for subscribers first, and then we release it at a later date to the public. And you also get a surprise gift, and every single month the surprise gift changes and matches the theme of the box. So for this month we included 2 inserts, one that tells you a little bit about the inspiration and the polishes and colors inside the box. It also tells you your surprise gift, and then to jumpstart your creativity, we also include 1 how-to manicure that shows you how you can use your designs, and yeah, how we decided to pair it all together. So please make sure you take a look at that and read it when you have a chance, because we have a lot of people who spend a lot of time working very hard to make those cool inserts. So, whoops, let's get into it. So let's start with our limited edition plates. Again, this is only available for subscribers. This is not available to the public, and if you want to get these plates, you have to sign up for the subscription program. So right now I'm just gonna peel off the blue film. Make sure you always peel off the blue film, because we keep it on there so that way it helps protect the plates from any scratches. Wow, this
It's stuck on there.
they did a really good job. Here we go. Oh man, they did a great job of trying to seal these plates. Had to use all my strength. This is the first plate, MXM079, and then this is our second plate. So I'll show you guys a close-up and also give you a preview of how to stamp with them. This is MXM080. So let's take a close look. We've got all sorts of fun little sayings, some cute Polaroids, bikinis and ice creams and all the kinds of things that you'd find at a pool party. And even some things that maybe you didn't think of that you'd find at a pool party. We have all these little layered floats, so that way you can do some cool layered designs. And then also our MXM079, we have different water features that you can layer over each other. This is supposed to look like distorted pool tiles, so I will show you how to use this design later. Other things that are
distorted, like underwater.
Yes, yes. They're distorted because it's underwater. So obviously the lines are not going to look straight. These designs here, they can be layered on top of each other to look like pool tiles. So you could even do it where it's like you stamp this, then you stamp this, and then you stamp this over it if you want to. Or the other way that you can use these is like treat them as tile for around the pool. So there are many different ways that you can use these images. A fun beach ball image, and then we've got like all these cute little layered umbrellas. I think someone kept on mentioning about, there was a particular video game that they could use this umbrella from, and they were really excited about that video game. So there's several different ways you can use these designs.
Tetris, you mean?
No.
Oh.
No, not Tetris. It
Oh,
was like
sorry. I was looking at the top.
Resident Evil. There we go.
Oh.
Everyone remembers. So I heard some people saying that they wanted to use this umbrella as Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
I
have no clue what that means.
So Resident Evil is a video game. But someone also said Umbrella Corp. That's right. So again, there are many ways you can use these plates. We are giving you the tools so you can be creative and design whatever you want. I think my favorite thing on the plates are these little floaties. I just think they're so cute. People are asking, what are these shapes here? So these are like mini pool shapes, because we realized we can't give you a pool party plate and then not give you an actual pool to put on your nails. So we made mini pools here, so that way you can stamp the mini pools on your nails if you want. And I believe that I even did an example of it in one of the manicures, which you guys can always check out a little later. But I'm so excited to show you guys all the cool things that you can do with these plates, because you can actually do quite a bit of fun stuff. So we will get into that a little bit later. The next thing we're going to take a look at is our 2 early access polishes. Again, these will be available to the public, but at a later time and date. So if you love the plates, might as well sign up for the box, because you get the polishes and plates at a much better deal than if you were to buy this stuff all individually. So the 2 colors is Splash and actually
Watermelon Float.
Watermelon Float. So looks like we have some really pretty colors here. One that is like a nice bright salmon, and one that is a very, very pretty blue.
And we'll check on that sticker.
Yes, so we will check on that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Please ignore that. The polish color is correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you guys a close-up swatch of what these look like when they are painted out.
I love this electric blue.
Yes, the electric blue is so fun. So this is a very, very pretty, like pearl blue.
Mm-hmm. I see a really good question from someone in our audience. SD says, can you give us some tips for picking up large hollowed images like the pool shapes? I always struggle with empty circle and triangle shapes. I think that's really good, and I'm sure Dev will address it in today's live.
Yes, also I think we have a live specifically discussing that, because we know it can be very, very tricky. One of the most important things is you need to use a thick, firm scraper card, and also make sure that you don't over scrape.
I think my tip for specifically doing that, because I know we have like a rectangular design on one of our most popular French tip plates, M052. If you've ever used that, which is basically a full rectangular design, is scrape like as flat as you possibly can.
Yes, you really do. Like also when you're scraping, well, I'll show you guys more, but you're gonna want to go at like a 45-degree angle or lower if possible. You're not gonna be using a 90-degree angle.
Yes.
So that is important. But for the person who's asking how is this polish different than the watermelon polish that was sent out in our picnic box last year, that polish I believe is a lot darker. So this is a lot more bright. It's a very strong kind of summery color. Tiana is actually going to grab it right now just to show you guys what the difference is. So again, we do check our past colors to make sure that they are different. It is hard because we have over 300 colors, and again, there are so many colors that are off limits that people aren't going to want to purchase.
I feel like this color is a lot more muted.
So for those of you who are wondering, this is the difference. This color is much, much more muted, and the other color is going to be a lot brighter. So I can even show you here. And this is why these little nail tip images are good. So just gonna paint it here. Let me move this so that way you guys can see it even better. Teamwork.
So different, yeah.
You see this color watermelon is very, very dark in comparison to our other color.
So watermelon float.
Watermelon float. So,
but this is why I think it's so important to swatch out the colors too. Mm-hmm. Because colors, when you just look at them through the bottle, sometimes it's not an exact.
Yes.
I don't know.
And the other thing too is that like sometimes, again, a lot of people have different monitors. So you could look on your phone and the colors that you see on your phone is going to look different than the colors that you see on your computer, which is why sometimes the monitors aren't the best representation of what the color actually is going to be. So before you guys end up, you know, saying things or being curious, I highly, highly recommend you take a look at the polishes from different angles, different cameras, different screens if possible, because it might look different. So these are the two colors, and I will show you what they look like stamped on.
Before you get started, you want to show them the
Oh, okay.
surprise?
Tiana says, let's show you guys the surprise first instead of me stamping. You guys probably are interested in the surprise gift anyways.
I'm surprised. I mean, I'm happy. I am surprised. No,
Tiana's
I love
happy
the
about the
surprise.
surprise. That's what Tiana's trying to say. So this month, you all are getting a glitter dome monocle stamper. This is the very first time we've given out a stamper to everyone, but I'm so excited to show off our newest stamper. It is very, very pretty, and you can see here, it is different than our monocle stamper because it is a huge dome. It's a lot more to work with. So this
It's not as flat as our monocle stamper.
Yes. So for those of you who are Hulk smashers like myself, you're probably going to like this a lot more. Here is a monocle so that way you can see in comparison. So as you can see, the regular monocle is much more flat in comparison to our dome glitter stamper.
It's so pretty.
And the other cool thing is, if you did not know, all of our monocle style stampers
Pop out.
have a fun little cover, so that way some people like to have the cover so that way it keeps their stamper from getting dusty, but sometimes people end up getting acetone on this cover and then they're like, great, now I can't see through. So because of that, we removed we put in a removable cap so that way you guys can cover it when you're not using it and protect your stamper from getting dusty. And then when you are using it, you can just go ahead and remove it and it'll be perfectly clear. So you can easily see through.
And I agree with Valerie. She says you can never have enough stampers.
It's so true.
And tell you what, when you're doing reverse stamping, that is so true.
It's so true.
I did a design and I literally needed about like 9 stampers.
Yep, it's very, very true. And also you're gonna get this cute little scraper card that is matching the box and all the designs and the colors of the box. So this month is a great month if you are signed up and part of our subscription program, because this stamper is so darn cute.
And if you're not,
you can go ahead and visit our website, www.manixme.com. And for those of you who are new to our subscription program, here is a $5 off code. This only works on your very first box. So if you are, unfortunately on your second box, then this code will not work for you. So this is sub 5 to get $5 off the box, or sub 5X to get $5 off the express kit, which Tiana will talk to you more about while I'm doing the demonstration.
April is saying currently using 16 stampers for Mani on one hand. I understand. Yeah.
We understand. The struggle is real. So I think I'm going to stamp these polishes so that way we can swatch them for you all and you guys can see what it looks on black and white. And while I'm doing that, Tiana can discuss some of the benefits of our express kit.
Oh boy. I was like, I want to watch the swatching too. You mean I have to work, Dev?
Yes,
You're putting me to work?
I'm unfortunately have to put you to work.
Well, hi everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. I'm behind the scenes over here watching all of your wonderful comments come in while Devon is hard at work swatching for all of you. And let's see, are there any other questions that I can address right now? Christine, I don't believe, so the question, oh my gosh. The question is, will the code work if you switch to the express kit? To be honest, I'm not quite sure, but we do have an awesome customer service team that could address that. If you would like to email them, it's support@maniology.com. That is a really good question. Oh, we have another question, not related to the box, but talking about mystery deals, if we'll ever do them. I think they're kind of periodic depending on what our inventory and stuff looks like. So I would say if you don't necessarily follow, or if you haven't signed up for our newsletters, then definitely do that, because our newsletters is definitely the first place. But if not, check back to our website. Those I know sell out really quickly. They're just such a good deal.
So this blue, just to let you guys know, this is more of a special effects blue. It is not a metallic blue in the way that you guys are thinking of. I'd say the closest to it is more like a duochrome because it has kind of an iridescent sheen. So that means that when you stamp it on black, you're not necessarily going to see the strong blue, but you are going to see some of that shine here, which is why when I angle it in different ways, you can see that pretty blue sheen. So these are the two colors together, Watermelon Splash and also, brain farts, y'all.
Watermelon Float.
Watermelon Float and Splash. So that is that, and Tiana is going to share about the Express kit while I work on creating some art for y'all.
Okay, so if you find that our Mani box is not something that you'd be interested in, as far, or say for instance, you have a lot of stamping polishes, you don't have space for them anymore, then perhaps you'd be interested in our Express kit. So the Express kit here comes with everything that Devon has shown you except for the stamping polishes, the early release stamping polishes. So if you're interested in our exclusive plates, again, like how Dev mentioned, these plates are not sold publicly. You have to be a subscriber. That also means that if you're a subscriber, you can also purchase any of our back plates should we have them available. But we do not sell them publicly. This is only made exclusively for our subscribers. That is our promise to our subscribers. So if you find that this is a right option for you, then go ahead and get the Express kit. Starts at $18 a month, and our boxes start at $25 a month. The Express kits also do come with the cute glitter dome stamper that Devon is using in the live. I'm in love with the stamper. It's so pretty. Good job, Dev.
Thanks. I'm in love with the way, like, I love the distorted check marks or the distorted pool tile marks, whatever you want to call them. I love the way it looks. That has probably been my favorite design on this plate is, oh, actually, no, I don't know. It's hard to say. I said I really like the floats. I think the floats are really cute, but I also really, really, really like this design because it makes such a cute, like, pool effect. Like, look at that. That's so cute.
I'm sorry, what did you use as the underneath?
Oh, of course Tiana would bring that up. So I'm using a color that will be possibly available soon. So you might want to check that out. Is it actually, Tiana? Try take a look.
I think it is. There's your little nugget.
Yes, if you aren't aware, we have some shears coming out. So
and if you don't think that you'll ever use shears, I promise you.
Yes.
You will need them.
You will need them. You don't think you do until you do. And especially that pink and white that I had talked to you guys about, that is a need. Like, you don't even understand how much you're going to love it once you get it and how many things you're actually going to end up using it for. It's mind-boggling. It really is.
Oh, wow. We gave them an early nugget.
Oh, it was a very early nugget?
No, but I mean it is, but it's something you guys can look forward to in the coming month.
That is an early nugget. It was a much earlier nugget than we thought. So, so again, you have things to look forward to. Hint, hint. Yeah, you definitely have some fun things to look forward to. That sheer blue is one of them, and then so is that sheer pink and white that I've talked to you guys about many times. So
it's not a soon to be released, but it's definitely going to be released in the coming months. So keep an eye on that. But
and if you're not signed up for a newsletter, hello, that is your moment to hop on it.
Yes, yes. Megan says that she just got Rainbow Splash set and they're amazing.
They are amazing. The things that you can do with these polishes with Rainbow Splash is pretty cool. You can use it for stone designs. You can use it for lead lighting. I mean, there's so many different techniques that are super awesome for this kind of thing.
I was like, was that a plug to your last video, your stone video?
Yes. Yes, you can do the stone designs I made with that.
Oh, Dev is using one of the big designs. So, Dev, do you mind kind of talking through what it is that you're doing?
Okay, so when I scrape, I am using, if you look from the side, I'm going to be using like this kind of angle, so as low as I can go.
I think that's definitely less than 45 degrees, and I feel like that is
this will
the
not
most
work.
Successful.
Yes. This kind of, oops, well, there we go. This type of scraping is not going to give you your desired results. I recommend going this way. And again, a firm scrape with a thicker card. Don't be using any of these like super thin, flexible cards. They're not going to help you. They actually dig into your negative space and then dig out some of the polish, which is insanely irritating. So
yeah, so I think the main takeaway from using your stamper in such a way, your scraper card in such a way, is to not dig out this big piece of art that you have, because it basically will take out or dig out any of the polish that you might have.
it's so true. And you need to apply enough polish to your design. Like, don't try to skimp on polish that's not. If you are going to skimp on the polish, then it might be better if you just do a design that isn't have so much solid etching, because again, this kind of thing requires, well, we're a little bit crooked, but it's okay. This kind of thing requires a bit more of that solid etch, or tongue tie, y'all.
I can't speak, Devin can speak, at least I'm not the only one.
Yes. So this is going to require that you use more polish in order to get a nice clean scrape, because if not, then you're going to end up with a design that doesn't fully show the way that you wanted it to. So this is our cute little pool design, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab a bright green. Oh, cool. Or dark green if we have it. Haha, just kidding, we don't.
You need dark green?
Sure, let's go for it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I thought I grabbed all of my polishes. Good thing Tiana's here to help me today, so that way I can show you guys how to use this design, because everyone was like, how do you use these and what is this stuff here? Whoops. So let me show you guys exactly how to use this. Looks like we have a healthy amount of people who joined us today, and I'm so happy to have you all here. Thank you so much.
I know it says we have like 122 people watching.
Wow.
Welcome, welcome. If you're
know.
just joining in right now, Dev is working on our unboxing.
Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us for our unboxing.
Yes, definitely.
Let me move this up so you guys can see. So on this design is like the diving board, if you want to have your diving board, and also there is like a rail. So for example, well, I'll just show you guys the two different ways to do this. I'll show you after. You don't have to use that if you don't want to, and actually I'm not going to for this particular design that I'm going to do, but I will show you how to do it with another design. Also, we didn't get the perfect transfer and pickup, but that's okay because we're friends, and you guys know that some days are off days and it's okay. So for example, this is basically something you could do where it's like you put the pool down and then you put like, you know, the tiles down, and you can like stamp all these like little trees and foliage. You can fill the gaps if you want and add more. I think for today's purpose, I actually might double stamp so that way you guys get a really cute effect.
So there was a really good question that came in that said, what exactly is the new stamper for? I guess, what does it work best on?
I would say that this kind of stamper would be great for someone who is wanting to do a lot of stamping of solid etched things, because, oops, there we go.
You mean it's not just a pretty stamper for them to have?
It's not just a pretty stamper for you guys to have. It would work well for solid etch designs because it's big enough. Also, another thing that I would think works well with this is straight line designs, because again, when you're working with stampers and you're working with straight line designs, you need a stamper that has a larger head. If the head is too small, the space that it's flat might be not very big. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, if the head is small, then the chances of it having like just a flat space on it is not going to be as much versus if you're using like a monocle stamper or like this dome stamper. Even though the head is very curved, there is a large enough space on the stamper that you'll be able to get a nice straight lined design. So when you saw me stamp those, what's going on over here? When you saw me stamp those grid patterns, you notice that there wasn't really much distortion. And the reason there wasn't much distortion is because the stamper head is big enough so that way it can give me straight lines. Okay, so this is obviously not the most perfect example, but you guys get the idea. I'm having a little bit of stamping difficulty, so send me some of that good stamping juju.
Definitely.
Because I'm needing it right now, everybody. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys how to use this design.
And then actually, would you mind showing the stamper the next time you pick up a design to people want to see how well you can see through the stamper head?
Yeah, sure.
I think that stamp design prior to with the leaf and the bright green was a really good example, but maybe you can show them again.
Okay. Actually, I will show them again because I'm going to need to do this one more time, and I'm going to grab... Is there baby blue in there anywhere?
No.
Nope. If not, it's
There's
all
a
good.
periwinkle.
That works. Perfect. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do this design.
Will we make a non-glitter version of the dome stamper? Maybe if we have enough asks from everyone.
If this product is popular and does well, we have a lot of customers who want to buy it or really like it. Oh, here, let me show you guys what it looks like. So I feel like it's a lot harder to see there. That's a little better. I feel like it's hard to see on camera because the lights, the studio lights are all sparkly and making everything look even more sparkly. But in person, I can still pretty clearly see it.
Oh, I feel like you could see it on the live. Sorry guys, I'm a little behind. I'm watching Dev do the acts, but on the live, I'm a little behind. But I feel like you could see that pretty clearly.
And then let me show you guys what it looks like. So again, I'm just doing my favorite design, and then I'm gonna take these little trees and everything else so that way you guys can see what that all looks like. And this time I'm gonna do it in reverse, yeah. So if you want to, you can make everything one color, which I guess for time today, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because I don't want you guys to have to wait here forever and a day for me to be, oh. Okay, so you try to show people something and it just all goes not according to plan. So this was a fail. We'll try one more time.
That's okay, you're good. Everyone send Deb those vibes. I've been there before, so, and I've also shown you on live too what that looks like.
Yes, you all have seen the struggle on live, and it just happens sometimes. So clearly me trying to rush it and take the easy way out was not going to work, especially because these tips in particular are very, very skinny. They're very narrow. Like my natural nail is wider than these tips. So, which means that even for this design, this is going to be a bit wider than this actual tip because I'm using a really small nail tip. So instead of doing it the way that I was telling you guys, which is just picking up the whole design, I'm actually gonna pull things apart. And again, this is nice because at least if you pull them apart, you can color things the exact color you want.
It's a matter of preference too.
It really is. So I'm just gonna pick up all those pieces in a different way, and then I'll show you guys how I did it.
You can do it, you can do it.
Yay! We're doing it. Okay, so that's half. Then let me stamp in that. Let's say that this is white. What is this thing called?
Is that the stair?
The rail?
Rail?
Stair?
Stair, rail?
Whichever you want to call it.
A railing?
Railing. Ladder. That or the word that it's called, which is a ladder. Took us a few tries, but we got it. We got it.
So funny how we can have a brain fart at the same time.
So this is our ladder going into the pool. Please forgive my messy stamp. Again, studio lights and, camera in the face and
This is the real though.
trying to stamp. Yeah, this is the real. You guys
This
are
is the
full on
real.
getting the real experience. And then I'm going to add in, you guys can't see this, but I'm going to add in my little diving board too, because we can't have a pool without a diving board. And I decided to paint my diving board white, and I'm just going to put it in this corner here. And then I'm going to stamp. Up to you, you can stamp the other leaves if you want. If not, you don't have to. You could just leave it just like that.
Okay, so while Dev is working on this and stuff, I'm gonna give a little bit about the Mani by Me monthly club benefits. So when you subscribe today, you enjoy 10% off your other Maniology orders with an exclusive subscriber coupon code, MXMVIP, which is so awesome. So if you see other things on our website that you really enjoy or any of our new releases, then you can go ahead and take advantage of that exclusive subscriber code. You can earn 50% more stamps with our Mani Circle Rewards program, which is such an awesome program because all you have to do is sign up. It's free, and you could possibly get free items. The products and the offerings change pretty frequently, and it's just an awesome thing. If you haven't signed up, sign up. Our Mani Circle Rewards program.
The deals are really good. I'm actually surprised about how generous we are. I like when our boss told us like what the reward system was, I was like, are we sure? That is a very, very generous reward system. And then also hearing how quickly you guys level up with the points, I'm like, geez, you guys are really stacking it up over there.
And of course, if you're a subscriber, then you get 50% more of that. So
Yeah.
that means you could probably get gifts for your friends, your families, for yourself, a new stamper, perhaps a new polish, maybe if you needed to replace that black or white that you needed, because we all need black and white stamping polish,
Seriously. You can never have too
right? I always
much of
keep
that.
about 2 bottles at my desk at any given time. So important. And like we said, you can't have enough stampers. So there's so many different awesome offerings. Like I said, free to sign up. Just go ahead and sign up. You also join a supportive and creative community of other Mani by Me subscribers when you share your creations with us on social media. If you didn't know, our hashtag is ManiXMeBox. So if you have any manicures created from this collection or previous collections and you want to just join in and show off your manicures, inspire others, then go ahead and use that hashtag ManiByMeBox. But of course, I think one of the main benefits from signing up for our club box is that we do give back, which is awesome. And so that also gives, we love giving back to our community. And with our previous boxes and this one, we donated a portion of our proceeds to the local Oahu YWCA program that helps to empower women.
So take a look, y'all. 2 different ways to wear that same stamp. One could be like top view of the pool, for example. So if like you're, you have like a, what are they called, Tiana?
Like an aerial view?
Yes, there we go. Aerial view of the pool and looking down and seeing
That
all
is really cool. That is
this
super,
part,
super
right?
cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think that Wow. Okay. Okay. I got it.
Yes.
See, I'm inspired now. I didn't even know that that was a perspective that we could
create. Yes.
Very
so that
good.
was the whole point of this.
If you wanted to, you could put one of those cool little floaties too.
Exactly. So if you want to, you could put the cool little floaties. If you want, you could use the pool tiles as like tiles for the floor and then put the pool in the center. I mean, there are a lot of different things you can do with this. Or if maybe you're trying to create like a beach manicure, you have these two designs which look really good when they're layered on top of each other in different colors. Tons and tons of options, all these very cute floaties. I know you guys want to see that. I'm gonna stamp a floaty for you because I'm sure you're curious. And then eventually I'm gonna need to show you guys the other plate because I realize all the love and attention has been given to this particular plate. But there's so many fun things. So I'm gonna do this like really cute.
What is that, like a shell?
Yep. I think I read someone in the comments say that they have a floaty that looks just like that. So they felt like they absolutely need to use it.
I mean, we're not sponsored or anything, but Target has some really cute floats. So I think I've seen the pineapple one, and I think I've seen an avocado one. But I don't know if I've ever seen like a clamshell or an oyster like that. That's super cute.
I've seen them before, but I don't have one. I've actually always wanted a big float. But the thing is that in Hawaii, most people just go to the beach, and the beach isn't really a good place for floaties because there's strong current. And so usually, you know, you're not just gonna sit still and chill like how you would in a pool. Like the current might either take you out and then you take a nap and you wake up in the middle of the ocean. So
we need to be anchored. We don't know how to anchor ourselves.
Yeah. It's one summer I had made it my mission to like get a floaty that had beer cozy, like a beer holder in it, and then put the beer in the floaty so that way I could enjoy the floaty in the water with the beer. That didn't work out because you know, the current was too strong, and that's how I found out you can't take floaties to the beach. I full on got flipped over and my beer went everywhere and it sucked.
I was just thinking too, I was like, getting on a floaty is literally like a 4-man job.
Yes.
You know, it's like you have to have somebody at every corner.
Yes.
Kind of flatten out the floaty,
It was
then
a whole
give you the
thing.
beer to put inside, and then you just don't breathe and move.
It was
right?
a whole thing. Let me tell you. It was literally a whole thing. So, yep. That's why we don't do the floaty with the beer anymore, and that's the end of that story. But let me show you. I didn't paint this tip, but I want to show you guys like some designs from this plate because I haven't had a chance to show anything from this plate. I just got so excited with the other plate that I couldn't even get here yet. So what do you guys want to see from this plate? I think I saw a lot of people saying that they liked these designs or even the Polaroids. Why don't you type something in the comments for us so that way we know what to stamp. Tiana, are you seeing anything interesting?
Not yet. I don't see any comments yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming in. We'll just give it a moment. I think those sayings are really cute too.
I do too. I do too.
So it says, relax and enjoy, keeping cool by the pool, dive in.
Babe watch, which by the way, we can all be babes.
Wish you were here. And summer state of mind.
Soak in the sun.
Nice. Okay, so let's see.
We got,
Layer the humans on the floaties.
okay, layer the humans
we
on
got
the floaties.
Popsicles, babes, I like the people, Polaroid, layered stamp, bikini, bathing suits. I think let's try the people on the floaties.
Okay, the people in the floaties, or do we put the people on the floaty?
On the floaty.
Okay. Because we've got both, by the way. And while we're actually having this live, my coworker just messaged me and she was like, remember the time that we went to the beach and we took the floaties out and then the floaties didn't work because we got carried away in the current? And I'm like, oh yeah, see? And this is another reason why floaties do not work in Hawaii for the beach.
No, I was just thinking when you said that too, Hawaii waters require exercise. They don't
do.
want you to just chill. That's why we have,
You gotta tread water.
yeah, no, Hawaii beaches, they just like, no, it's made for surf. It's not and swimming
Yeah.
and movement. It's not made for you to just relax and chill in the water.
So I'm gonna paint the world's thinnest, streakiest coat. Please forgive me on this because I want it to be sheer enough so that way you guys kind of can see everything that's stamped on top of it. Again, I had to try really hard to paint a very, very thin sheer coat because if not, it looks more like this dark blue. So
That's a nice transition though, from the same color bottle. You can have basically two options.
It's true. You really can. And the thing is about it is that you need to have the multiple options for this because sometimes you just need a darker color and sometimes you need a lighter color. So let's put down our floaty. Okay, my brain got to really think about this for a second because I'm not sure. Oh, okay, wait. I think I know. Okay, I think I know. I think we're good. But I really have to think about it. Still like the size and the person and which one goes where. So we're just gonna take our time here.
Yeah, so basically if anybody says that nail art is easy,
It can be.
it can be, but
It can be, or it can be difficult if you want to make it difficult. It's up to you. I am team difficult and everyone knows that.
that's why I'm chuckling too. We have, I'm sure you guys are interested in all of our inside jokes, but there is a saying that we've